Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. I'm looking at the Heavy Water Universe prototype figures today. Now, I will say that again, these are prototypes. In fact, I've been lucky enough to be sent two versions of prototypes. I have an early version of the prototypes, and then in the hard cases here is an updated version of the prototypes. And again, these are prototypes, not final product. There's a Kickstarter currently going on at the moment, so please see the video description below and click on the Kickstarter link and read all about that there. So let's have a look. I've also been sent some additional spare pieces, because when these first lot was sent to me, the package was battered and bent out of shape and everything, and I can see through the plastic windows here that some parts are broken. So I communicated with the curator and we've tried to figure out what's broken, and he sent me some replacement parts here. These came yesterday. Again, the package was quite battered, but these are very very well packed, secured, and I think they're okay. I did have a quick look in. Looks like that one might have a small break on a shoulder joint, but look at that in a moment. So again, these are prototypes to give us an idea of what we can expect from this line. So inside my spare parts, I have got. Oh, be so careful. I have got. What have I got? I have got. Okay. Backpack with like a neck part. That's pretty cool. I've got a three-fingered arm. I like that. And another three-fingered arm. I have a head. Haven't seen this one before. This is actually a really nice alien head. I like that a lot, in fact. The detail is quite a flat face. It's hard to pick up on camera. I've got here some tubes, some more tubing, and it looks like another backpack. So some spare parts there. Trying to figure those out as I go along. Just put that down here. Now, on these first run of prototypes, you can actually open the plastic box on the top without ripping off the card, which is nice, because these are bespoke. These are artisan. This is not like your mass-produced Hasbro, even your smaller scale Boss Fight Studios or even Jewelry. This is like one mad job artisan, and so these I think have much higher collector value. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. This is like a skeleton spaceman. Where does it open from here? Oh yeah, I see. But that's gonna be difficult to open. There we go. So let's get him out. So he's got a gun here. So the gun's a very simple handle. There is nice. It's got drilled barrels too. I like that. Just don't make that out. Pretty cool. And then the actual figure itself. The first thing I'll say is, you notice that the legs are way too loose. Now, the issue is he's going to have difficulty standing up because his legs are going to collapse. But having said that, again, this is the first edition prototype. This has got a lot of character. That head is awesome. Let's have a look at his head. You have a look there. Skull head there. Then you have this sort of neck part around him here. Oops, which is falling off there. Backpack comes off. And it looks like that the backpack might... Oh, so cool. So the backpack does open, which means I could probably fit, oh yeah, his gun inside. And then I could close that clear lid on top, I'm hoping. Ah, that's awesome. Really nice feature. That is like the sort of feature you expect from a big production run company, you know. Okay, so looks pretty nice. I do like that sort of a skeleton spaceman look. So head will go left and right. There is small side to side, very small up and down. arms, I don't want to force it, but they should go all the way around. But he's getting not quite all the way around. The sculpt's getting away. Goes out slightly to the side. Bicep is really tight. I mean, that's phenomenally tight in the bicep. That's tighter than I can get, which is great. It is a double bicep joint, and that's why. Oh, he's come apart at his waist here. His arm fell out of his joint in there as well. Wrists are static from what I can tell. Waist will move forwards and backwards. Legs go out a little bit. There's no thigh twist. They can twist from the hip. So double kneecap, but it gets about 90 degrees, and the ankle appears to have very small movement like this, and very small tippy toe and dorsiflexation. Very nice. I like this. Now, judging by this first batch of prototypes, if you're after something to go with your mass-produced toys, this may not be for you at the moment because it's way too loose in the lower body there. Let's put him down. And so you're going to have trouble posing and maintaining that pose. You know, I might take that back because that looks fantastic. Okay, let's leave him there. Okay, next one. So I know a couple of these broke, so I can see, so I won't look at the broken one there. Let's look at this one here. She's got, I don't need pliers to open, just that I don't want to rip it off the actual card. There we go. This one is a woman. And again, the gun is already inside that backpack you can see there. I'll actually show him holding the gun. She's got a basic paint job, being spray painted, but looks good, or airbrushed. She has this helmet here. Let's have a look at this helmet. How has this helmet fit on? It's just a, okay, just a fit like this. Looks good, and the visor does go up and down, it appears. It does open and close. In fact, let me get the helmet sorted out first. Now, bear in mind, I want to be quite careful with these. Okay. So she has a helmet, and the visor can open and close. She's got this really cool Android arm, you can see there. This one does go all the way around, and the other arm, I want to say yes, but I don't want to force it, but the articulation is going to be the same. Face, again, is a bit flat like the alien face we saw earlier, but still pretty good. But again, because of the loose joints, it's going to be really hard for them to stand up. But she's doing it. Again, with the arms, though, the arm is too loose. It's going to flop down. She is pretty cool. And then this guy, let's have a look at him. He opens from the other side. So these are like the Generation 1 prototypes, which is looking really good. Okay, so he's got one of those different backpacks, the ones that I got sent. But you can see that the peg is not there, so I can't insert that. So let's take one of the replacements that was sent. Will that fit? Like so. Yeah, that's nice. That's really good quality in that backpack. Really good detailing. Paint up that look awesome. Again, his visor is a closed one, not an open and closed one that I can tell. Bearded face. Looks pretty cool. His arm does stay bent to the bicep on the Android arm, but the rest is going to be way too loose. Same articulation again, but let's see if he can hold his gun. 5 fingers, not 3 like the replacements that came. Oh yeah. He holds that gun particularly well, but he just can't keep his arm up. Very, very nice again. I do like that a lot. And the last one, here's the one that came with the broken leg parts. I won't open that one now. Okay, so series or prototype versions A, I like them. They got a lot of character, I have to say. And it's nice resin printed smell. But the joints are a touch, well, way too loose, I'll say, particularly on the knees and to a degree the hips. So let's just close these and move these over to the side more. But they do look fantastic. I love that skeleton spaceman. Okay, so we come to the three that I've looked in that came the other day. One I'm sure has got a broken shoulder joint. Printed case, you just flip up here and you can open. And it's the broken one. No. Okay, so these are version 2 prototypes. First things, you see, they're still a bit too loose in the knees, but their hips are a lot better. In fact, if I just try and stand them up straight away, let's have a look. That was super quick, super easy. Same pistol, but in blue this time. It's got a little slot for something there. Obviously had too much space whiskey. It's got that same cyborg arm we saw earlier, and it will keep its bend, but the shoulder is going to drop. Same arm fell off. Same articulation with the double joint on the elbow joint on the normal arms, which means he gets a really tight bicep bend. Be tighter than my bicep bend. In fact, that arm is pretty tight for the actual joint, but it is dropping off. So let's have a look. You can see the tight bicep bend. Hips stiffer than the version 1s. Bottom part of the knee is still a bit too loose. Top part is fine. Same articulation. Looks really nice. It's tempting me to get a 3D print and try and make my own stuff, because this is some really good stuff. I like this a lot. But I do like my spaceman. I've got so many, like the Dark Voyager and Major Tom and the fish head guy from Fortnite, and then Space Scientist and Space Prisoner from Acid Rain World. I love my spaceman. Okay, next one. Is this the broken one? Oh, this is the Space Cowboy, Space Pilot, I think. Okay, so this is our Space Cowboy, Space Pilot. Now, he is going to have slightly different articulation. He's also got a different gun. Is that fixed in the holster? No, it does come out the holster. But I don't want to take it out the holster because I think it might break. Okay, so let's have a look. More articulation in the feet this time. Stands up really easily. He comes with this hat. That's like sort of a Chuck Norris in space sort of thing, you know, with a robot arm. He's got a gun ready to draw. Texas, or was it Walker? Sorry, Texas Ranger in space. Looks really good. Again, robot arm, biceps okay, shoulders too loose. You can fix that with PVA glue, a small dab of PVA glue around the joint. Let it dry, or around the inside of the shoulder. Let it dry, push back on, and it creates a nice tacky friction fit, which will help it keep its position easier. Looks good. This arm, again, I don't want to force it to go all the way around because it feels a bit stiff. Legs, again, further on this one, I will say. Knees are a bit stiffer, but that's because of the paint, but it's better. but the ankles, new feet, slightly looser, a bit too loose. They'll move around a bit. But as you saw, you can stand him up quite, I'd say quite easily. See, you're going to do it for me now. Quite easily. Hey there, partner! Oh, and he's moving forward still. Nice. And I think he's the pilot, but he does look good. But, and again, sorry, he's got waist articulation, which can turn around, go forwards and backwards as well. The only thing with this one, as I said, this gun does come out the holster, but I don't want to force it out because it's quite stiff. Nice figure. So that means the last one is the one that actually I noticed was broken at the shoulder joint. And this is, yeah, another space one. And you can see the joint inside here. Can you see that? Yeah. And it just snapped, unfortunately, from there. Now, can I fix that? Yeah, but it's so small, it's not easy. I would pin that. This is like a blank. It's just been painted in the face only. Again, it has a helmet, and the helmet does have a visor, which does come down. And so that is a really nice feature again. And I'll tell you something, he has got, the creator's done a comic as well, and that's what I'm really interested in as well. The comic looks fantastic to go with this line. Now, obviously, he's missing his arm at the moment because of the broken shoulder joint, but he looks good. All right, let's get an idea of their size, because obviously this is not your well-known manufacturer company standard size. This is an independent creator. So if I stand him up, if I get the Joy Toys CIA, touch shorter but scales perfectly well. Yeah, this is fantastic scaling, fantastic size. I like this a lot. I think they feel they've got that if anyone's got the original Acid Rainwell sort of Soul Commander, they remind me of that. Not in terms of look, but in terms of having character. Because I love the new Acid Rain stuff, but it doesn't have the same character or feel as the original figures. And these figures here are all about character. You can feel the character sort of oozing out of them. Really, really nice. I do like this a lot. And he's also got a spaceship, a one-seater speeder. I think it's a two-seater one to be unlocked on the Kickstarter too. That looks really, really good. Okay, so let me just get some of these guys standing up. In fact, I'll show you the one that's broken at the legs. You can see through the clear plastic there. Again, nice on the face. Looks really cool. I think on the Kickstarter he's doing blanks as well. So like this, you can just paint yourself, which would be fantastic. Because you can never have enough spacemen. So let's get your arm back on. So we have prototype versions 1 and 2. These are versions 2 that I'm standing up now. Versions 1 are too loose in the hips and both the leg joints. Version 2, some of the knee joints. But again, these shoulders are a bit loose too. So this all to fall down on me. This guy here with the broken arm is like, yep, I don't care. I've got an arm that's broken. I'm going to stand up anyway. I think the backpack is quite heavy, so that can also overbalance them. Okay. Now let's get your hat on first. Need your hat to balance. I think. Okay, feet turn around. Okay, version 2s. Don't fall over. Let's get some version 1s, which are far looser. You going to stand for me? Yeah. This guy's really loose, this version 1 here. There we go. too loose perhaps. And then let's get this last version 1 standing. Now his hips come off, no! Okay, this is Awesome Match Toys. I'm signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. Do check out the Kickstarter for these figures because they do look really good, and do support local and small up and coming artists because you can get more excellent stuff in the future. And you can see the improvement from prototype 1 to prototype 2 and to the Kickstarter be another improvement again. Awesome stuff. Stay happy, keep collecting, and please subscribe and click the notification icon. Bye bye.